morning. So let's go see what we can find at the swap meet. Good morning. We're at the swap meet. We're going out in search of some tiny things. So come along with us. You gotta love a man that'll pull your cart at the swap meet. Right, hubby? Gotta love a guy that'll help. First thing we gotta do, McDonald's was out of coffee. So we're gonna have to get my hubby a cup of coffee so he can start his day. Yes.
Look at that, sweet.
Well, I don't know what it's from.
Well, you have that one that you have headlights and stuff in it. There was that shadow box.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah.
What is that from?
It's broken though.
Oh,
VW.
this is a cigarette lighter.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that. That's pretty neat.
Huh?
That's pretty neat.
Okay, $5.
$5?
Yes.
$5. You want me to pay you or him?
Him. Pay him.
He's the money man, huh?
The money guy, huh?
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you.
You want a plastic bag?
I would love a plastic bag. Thank you. Thanks. People celebrates the 80s. Is that Tom Cruise? Yeah. Look at this tiny shoe, and it's
Change purse.
a change purse. That's pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Books. A lot of old golden books. I used to collect golden books, but I ran out of room. They've got Thumbelina over there, though. That's a favorite with people that like tiny stuff, isn't it, Thumbelina? Bunch of keys. Honey, if you've lost your keys, you could replace them. Why all the keys? He saved keys like you do. You got a box of keys at home, too. Look at this. Look at that old baby.
75. Okay, yeah, good. 75.
She lost her head.
Mm-hmm.
Coca-Cola tin. I have one of these, but I didn't know what came in it. But apparently, they've got candy in it. It's got something in it. I have one just like this at home, though. Would you take 8?
Ocho?
8?
Okay.
8?
Yeah. I'll get it back to you.
Huh? These faces look familiar. I bet I had a bunch of these. Lots of Barbie, not Barbie. Lots of babies here. Sucking his toes. That's an old one. How would you ever untangle all of that?
Me gustó más está más bueno el Don Julio Añejo.
How in the world?
Mucha gente piensa que porque el tequila es caro. No,
$4? No, I don't need a bag. Thank you.
Thank you.
But let's see what the price is. How much are these? $3? $3?
Yeah.
Little chairs? All right. It is a 1948.
Is it 48?
Yeah. Well, it says right there, babe. 1948 Chevrolet Fleetmaster Woody. That tiny TV that's Friends. So that might be cute if it's not very expensive. I've seen these at the stores, though. Look at this tiny telephone booth. It's a shelf. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's pretty neat.
Until the time you can't open it. Open this way. Oh. pretty cute. Can you see that?
Lots of Christmas ornaments today.
I got some,
We got Elvis here.
crystals. You buy last time, man.
A lot of Elvis stuff in this booth. So whoever's estate they bought was an Elvis fan, because lots of Elvis stuff.
Right now, remember I just saw that doll over there?
Yep.
These look like the same dolls, and I don't know. Oh, this is a Jean doll.
Hmm?
It is a Jean doll.
The Jackie doll.
No. We don't have a Jackie doll. Let me ask them how much these are, just out of curiosity. How much are these? 25? I have seen Jean dolls on Instagram. I don't own any. These were beautiful dolls, and of course the price was right at $25 each, but I cannot start another collection. I've got a whole attic full of Barbies, so as beautiful as they were, I decided to leave them for somebody else to find because they were absolutely a treasure, and especially for that price. Does anybody remember Merv Griffin?
I do.
I do too. We are on the last row. We're going to go in this booth and see if there's any tiny stuff, and then we'll head home and show you what we found. It looks like an old book, huh?
It is.
That's our Cleo and other stories about cats. Nancy would probably like that, except for it's so old.
Turn it up that way.
Well, we turn everything into a table at our house. Right? They're heavy.
They're very heavy because they're
You could make it an end table by a couch,
yeah,
right?
good little piece of wood in there.
Wow. So I wonder who this guy was, and I wonder who these people were, and how they had all of this Christmas decorations and all these things. Don't you ever wonder? Old books, old photos.
World War II.
South Dakota. From World War II? Oh, it's a church book.
Oh, it's a funeral. Oh.
1934 funerals. Wow. You know, the Mormon church would love these for their ancestry. Wow.
Yeah, he said he
I mean,
sold
you know
this.
how when we look at for
Yeah.
records, how we're just amazed? How in the world is this a church book? How in the world did they get this? Wow. A miniature pool table. Look, there's the legs you put on the bottom of it. Oh, that's funny. To a pool table in a case. Shut the case and then open it again. Wow. I bet he wants a lot of money. Lots of old Christmas things. Tons of old Christmas things. My goodness. All these tiny little... Why don't you go ask him how much the little cans are before I sit and pick through all of these things?
No, pero ya tiene para adornar todo Westminster. Westminster.
How much each
Oh
rose?
my God, $1 each, 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 for all.
For all of this?
Yeah. Okay. Wanna buy?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. My wife's still digging
Yeah,
some.
I think
Okay.
it's a lot of there.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you need help?
How much are they?
He said $5 for all of this.
Alright, so for all of just that?
Yeah.
Or all of this?
No,
Here.
no. You have to pick what you want.
Hold on. I wish I could just dump this thing on.
Okay.
Did you see anything else small? If you put this here, I'll pick through it if you want to go look around. Alright, so $20 for my little pile? Alright, and I'll be back next week and buy something from you
No,
again.
tomorrow I come on.
Tomorrow?
No, I got
Okay,
another-
do you have a little bag?
Another truck coming.
Another truck with little things?
Yeah, like that.
I like little things. Alright. $20. He said $50, but I said I can't afford it, so he sold it to me for $20. The little things. So I got the basket, the little craft things. And in with all of those ornaments were these teeny tiny little presents. Aren't they just adorable? She sold them all to me for $5, which was a great deal because we know I couldn't wrap a package and make it look like that, especially not a tiny one. Little tomatoes. So look at these little champagne that are candles. Many cute things. And I have a cart full of stuff. We had an amazing day for tiny things. I can't wait to get home and go through it all. This little spotlight is so cute. Can you believe it's actually a lighter? I tried to look it up online. I couldn't find a lot about it. I did see that it was listed once at an auction, or one like it was listed at an auction by Ruby Lane. It's a vintage theater movie spotlight lighter from London. Okay, I know this Barbie is not in great shape. She's got some issues. She's as old as I am, and she looks just about how I feel. And oh, poor girl has lost her hair. That's how she used to look back in the early 60s. She needs a little help, but I brought her home for 20 bucks. This tiny little Barbie baby is oh so cute and for $1. And tiny shoe keychains. I have quite a collection going so far. I thought this was too cute for $1 not to add to my collection. These are candles, little champagne bottles, but they're candles. There was all kinds of other little pieces, parts that I purchased. That little peacock, the world's smallest Barbie you saw, the Flair fashions. I didn't video finding the little people, but those are Hasbro and Tonka people. The Friends couch you saw for $5. I have a little tiny TV. The X-Files, I thought that little cadaver looked pretty fun. Not cadaver, whatever you call them. So anyway, found a lot of fun things. I like finding things that are unusual to add to my photographs. I'm always on the lookout for miniatures. These little tiny presents. Gosh, my big old hands, I couldn't have tied presents like that or wrapped presents like that. So I thought they were awfully cute. I think these cans and the tennis racket and all those tiny things are vintage cake decorating pieces. Maybe jewelry making for some of those, but I think these were used when they were making vintage cakes. Not making vintage cakes, when they were making cakes back in the day. Not the presents, all these little tiny things. So those tiny hot dogs, maybe those were jewelry, but all the little cans were put on birthday cakes and cakes. You could buy them at cake shops back in the day, all those little items. So I think those will be a nice addition to my photographs. I hope you enjoyed going with us. Lots of fun at the swap meet. Sunshine, fresh air, good prices. Now I have lots of fun things to add to my photos.